Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Natasha and I am a professional makeup artist, and usually I do makeup tutorials here on Instagram, sorry, here on YouTube. And today I really wanted to show you guys something that's maybe not as much makeup related, but somewhere in personal beauty and personal care. And I wanted to focus on our daily products that we use that are plastic and how we can swap these products out with something that's more environmentally friendly and just better for ourselves and the environment. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen some of my Earth Day inspired makeup looks, and I really love doing this kind of makeup, brings out a story in a picture. So I think this is like a perfect opportunity for me to bring out something that I personally love and support through my makeup. And as makeup social media influencer, I post a lot of makeup looks, so this is like a chance to bring that into my channel and into my platform. And this is what I did with this year's Earth Day inspired makeup looks. And I did this series here in combining 8 different Disney characters to today's environmental issue. If you really want to read more into my characters, you can go into my Instagram and check those out, because they are something that I've been working really hard on and really put all of my passion into it. So first up, we have Jasmine in one of my pictures from Aladdin, and I think in the movie itself it shows that, you know, the princess have a tiger pet, elephant riding, camel riding and stuff like that. So I think those things for today's issue could be related a lot to animal exploitation, especially on wild animals. So I wanted to do a little bit of awareness on animal exploitation, specifically on social media, because I see a lot of celebrities posting being on these sanctuaries. It sends out a really bad message to people that it's cool to take pictures with exotic animals. And I know some of these tigers are being rescued from zoos or circuses and stuff, but I don't believe that by taking selfies with these wild animals that you in any way are helping them, because these animals are being forced to take pictures with you. They're being force fed by you, and they're being forced out of the markets. So there's a lot to it, and if you want to read into it, I suggest that you go in and Google all about it and read into what are the real sanctuaries compared to the so-called sanctuaries. Second of all is we have the Snow White character, and I think for today's issue would be perfect to show how our food industry is. I believe that the food industry is not as healthy as it used to be. And I say that about like genetically modified food, processed food as well. And then we have Alice in Wonderland, and you know how she, in that scene where she picks up a cookie or she picks up a cake, a drink, and says drink me. And I thought that was a perfect way to also share like about how influencers are influencing their followers. There are positive and there's negative to all my pictures, so it's not like all bad. And I think for social media with Alice in Wonderland, I didn't really want it to make it like a too negative thing, because I think we all can also be influenced in a good way by the people we follow, and we can also be influenced badly. And in this series was just to kind of create more of a platform for people to communicate their opinions, all these different perspectives. And I think it's really cool to understand how other people think of their food and the environment as well. So it's not all just my opinion that I want to just like throw into people's head. I just think this is a great way to kind of spark some ideas or spark some conversation along me and the followers, as well as the followers with themselves. Ariel, the Little Mermaid. And for my picture, I decided to do something with the plastic pollution, plastic waste into the ocean, as well as killer whales, dolphins being captured or staying captivated in aquarium and in like SeaWorld. Aurora from Sleeping Beauty, and in the movie her dress kept being changed into like pink dress, blue dress. And I thought this was a perfect way to show also about the fast fashion industry and how they are not fair trade, how much we people consume clothes and consume a lot of unnecessary products because we just want it because we've seen it on TV or we've seen it on an influencer, and we are demanding like lower prices, and I think this is a really good way to show how we should be more considerate of what we are spending our money on. And then I have Mulan. I have this scene where she removes half of her makeup off, and for me that was a perfect way to show about the makeup industry here today. It was a perfect way to also shed some light into industry of animal testing that's happening in China. Animal testing is still happening, and it's all because of the rules and regulations in China. So a lot of makeup companies today are still allowing testing on animals. This is another way for me to be able to share to people their favorite characters, how Mulan is against animal testing, and that's why she's removing her makeup. Beauty and the Beast and Belle here, I did like a UV makeup look with the iconic rose just lighting up. And here I'm talking about loving a person by their personality and not the looks, because that's what the story in the Disney movie is about. For Cinderella, I decided to do today's version to the Cinderella Eco Warrior. That's a word. For Cinderella in the movie, she loses her glass shoe, and I thought this was a really cool way to show that, you know, someone who is environmentally aware, and that's why I'm doing this video today. So let's get into all these products we can swap out for a better world. So I understand if some of you guys think this is kind of double standard of me to be showing you guys all these things that are stuff that you can replace with plastics when I have so many things that are in plastic. But I think personally it's all about how much can you do. I try my hardest to be aware of how I can reduce my use of plastic in other areas in home and in my everyday life. I'm gonna start showing you guys these things that I've been starting to introduce into my lifestyle that I think have been very helpful. First off, I'm gonna be talking about toothbrushes. I picked up this toothbrush in Canada while I was there. I was trying to find some online, but all the toothbrushes that I found online were wrapped in like regular plastic, and it just loses the point of purchasing it because you would still get plastic waste out of it. I found this brush with Bamboo Toothbrush. It's made of bamboo, and all components, so bristle, handle, wrapper, and box, are made from plants. So even like this little plastic thing here, it's from plants. This is really perfect to start off your more environmentally friendly lifestyle. And second off is lip balms. I'm sure all of you have had lip balms that are in these little plastic containers. For me, lip balms here like this Raw lip balm, I can live without it if I can get another lip balm. You can also just create your own lip balm if you wanted to. I'm sure there's a lot of like do-it-yourself at home lip balm recipes. And I also really like this NYX lip balm here, and cruelty-free as well. It comes in this little metal container. Glitter. It's been a while since the last time I actually went out and did a makeup look involving glitter. Glitter is also plastic. I looked into like a few different companies that do more eco-friendly glitters, and you can easily Google them. I haven't purchased any of them yet. Glitters that are more environmentally friendly and biodegradable glitters that will save us in the end. I'm sure you know what I mean, because those things don't ever disappear. You can never get rid of glitter. Then we have disposable utensils. I think because I work in my parents' shop, that is a Thai takeout restaurant, it kills me to see and serve plastic utensils for people. And I've been trying to tell my parents how we can maybe invest more into the biodegradable utensils or something, but it's not as easy to convince them as I thought it would be. I think personally, if you are someone who's gonna go and be more environmentally friendly and reduce your plastic usage, I think you should be bringing your own utensils. I purchased these products here, or sorry, I didn't purchase them. My boyfriend purchased these products from Coconut Balls for me in Christmas as a Christmas gift. Fork and spoon that's made out of wood, and they are super cute. and they are awesome to bring along. I think we don't really consider the amount of utensil, like the single-use utensil that we actually throw out every day. It's a super small change. For some it might seem like a big hassle to do this, but I think that these small changes like these are what it's gonna bring the most impact to our future and to the environment. And same goes to straws. Also, I think it's really easy to replace them with something you can bring from home as well, or you can just simply say no to straws. If I'm out and I'm getting something and it's in a plastic bottle or a plastic straw, I would just bring it with me home or to my work and clean it off. Try to save them for future use. For me, it's about recycling in any ways you can. So this is also from Coconut Balls, and these are the bamboo straws, and I think these are perfect for smoothies because they're a little bit bigger compared to the regular plastic straws, and you can clean them easily. And if you're having a hard time like going into the hole, you can just grab like one of those spoolies and clean the inside as well. So it's not a problem at all, and I think they are also more fun to use compared to the plastic ones. So definitely consider going plastic free with the plastic straws, and say no when you can in your local restaurants or cafes. A little bit more intimate stuff. We have the Diva Cup, or it's called OrganiCup. This is actually made in Denmark, and these are the medical silicone Diva-like cups. Diva Cup-like. Personally, I've been a little bit skeptic about this Diva Cup because I've heard a lot about it, but the idea of putting a little cup inside you is just so outside of like my comfort zone. I don't know, it's just new to me. It's really new to me. I think this is a perfect way to go a little bit more environmentally friendly because this apparently lasts up to 10 years. I actually got this from my local drugstore, Matas. So they've been really helpful, like getting in contact with me about these, because apparently these sell out really fast. So something to really consider if you are someone who uses a lot of tampons, and if you're someone who are more into like pads. I've also found these from Natracare, I think that's how you pronounce it. And these are the plastic-free, perfume-free, and chlorine-free period pads. And I've used them and I really like them. So it's something to consider to swap out for sure. So they have this infographic here, which is really, really smart. A woman uses on average 11,000 pads or tampons in her lifetime. Most sanitary pads are made of 90% plastic materials. One pack of sanitary pads contains the equivalent amount of plastic as 4 plastic bags. Cotton is the world's most heavily pesticide-sprayed crop. Certified organic cotton is traded fairly, free from toxic chemicals, and protects workers' health. And solution: the carbon footprint of a Natracare pad is 23.5 grams CO2. No other brand has measured theirs, so definitely consider that if you're someone who uses pads, or the Diva Cup if you're someone who uses a lot of tampons. And then we have these reusable bags here. So these are the little net bags, so kind of see-through, and these are used for making nut milk if you're someone who likes to do their own almond milk at home. But I think these also would be perfect for when you're out grocery shopping and when you are taking a little plastic, single-use plastic bag to put in like different fruits. Definitely go into the store using these instead, because these are just as good and you don't have to be using plastic bags. And we also have shampoos, and I am the person who is really into my skincare, so I do have a lot of products that are in plastic containers, and it kills me that I have never really considered this sooner, but I have started to get into more healthcare products like shampoos, conditioners, and such that are not in packaging. So another good example would be Lush. I'm sure a lot of you know Lush. But Lush comes out with products that are not in plastic bottles. Well, some of them are in plastic bottles, but the good thing with Lush is you can actually bring those empties into the store, and I think you get a little gift out of it. I'm not really sure about this because we don't have a Lush here. They came up with this shampoo bars, and I thought those was super cool because they are not in containers, so there's no packaging to it, and they come in those little like paper bags, and that's what I have in there. So these are really great to use compared to using a shampoo that is in a bottle or just bring into your suitcase, because it's really compact and small, and you're not gonna have to worry about if it's gonna leak in your luggage or carry on at all. So definitely consider Lush, and their products are amazing. I love it. And then we have reusable products, and I've purchased a lot from companies that reuse plastic waste and then turn them into clothing or shoes and such. So first thing I want to talk about is the Girlfriend Collective leggings. Let me just see if we can find it. I found them like a few years back when they were just a Kickstarter company, and I've got like sorry, dark hair. I got these leggings from their Kickstarter company, and I still have it, and it's still in such a good shape. I personally love them for everyday use and gym use and traveling. They've lasted me a really long time. I actually, just from that one purchase, I actually went in and purchased even more on the website. I am also very conscious about buying my clothes, and I don't really do a lot of like shopping on clothing, buying what I think I need. Definitely check them out. I've been like showing these to everyone and telling them that they need to buy these if they want like really good pair of leggings, and they're fair trade. We also should be talking about plastic bags, single-use plastic bags. Personally, it's really hard to remember to bring your own bag. This is where you need to be super aware when you are going to go out grocery shopping or just shopping in general, that you either bring your own backpack or purse that you can fit in your shopping products. And you can bring this bag here. Like, I personally love this bag here for when I'm out grocery shopping because it's big and it can hold to like a very heavy weight. I think it's very important that we try to diminish the amount of plastic bags that we bring home with us. Another thing that I've been purchasing that it's also been really great is this. Again, it's another company that do make materials from plastic bottles into fabric, and this here is from Miomojo, and this is also a company that donates a certain percent to helping animals, and this is actually a vegan company as well. I think it's the same with the other ones too. It's vegan, it's environmentally friendly, and they're trying to diminish the plastic waste there is in this world by making them into these really cool bags. It's pretty big, and I love it for traveling or when I'm going out to the gym or working and I have a lot of products I need to bring along. So this is really cool, and it's very sturdy, and this here is like out of plastic as well, but it like feels like leather. Really good. So definitely something to consider as well if you're someone who likes to have bags or purses. Get this one. I just want to quickly mention as well that the Adidas company has partnered up with Parley TV, and Parley is an organization that's trying to help clean the ocean. I don't really remember all the details of Parley TV, but it keeps saying Parley TV because that's what their Instagram name is. But Parley and Adidas have decided to collab on making a line of shoes that are in the material that's out of, again, plastic waste. Personally, really like these. These are from Adidas, and personally I wouldn't buy shoes that often, so when I do purchase it, I try to be aware of like where I'm purchasing from and which company I am purchasing from. And that is it for this video. I hope this will spark up some ideas for you guys to go plastic free and what you can sub your plastic products with now. And there's so much more you can do to help the environment, and these are just the things that have helped me a lot to be more aware of what I can sub, and I hope to inspire you guys to do the same. And if you have any good subs that you think that I should do in my daily life, then please comment down below on this video. I would love to know more on how I can be more environmentally friendly. Thank you so much for watching, and until then, see you next time. Bye!